I'm Brandon Cantu, and today I'm going to be talking about how the U-Box are going so far. I'm about halfway through the U-Box, and I have actually had a really bad start. Going into the first 6 days, I don't even think I had made it out of the first 45 minutes of any tourney. I had just been doing really bad, playing bad, wasn't playing well at all. Then on Sunday, I had my first cash. It was in the 300. I actually had a really good turnout. I had like 900 players in the morning one. And then I was chip leader with about 90 players left. And this is when I finally thought I was going to be making my breakthrough. Then I had a hand come through that really, against the guy that took all of my chips away. I was third to act, and I raised it up with a 5-6 suited. And we were kind of right on the bubble, so it was like, a pretty good time to try to steal blinds. And I think the blinds were 800, 1600, somewhere right in there, and I made it 3200. Guy calls, and it folds around, and the flop was 3 queen 7 2 clubs, and I have the 5-6, so I flop a gut shot, and I decide to bet it, and I bet about 7,000, and he calls. And here's where I messed the hand up, and I was thinking about it. What did I put him on here? I was thinking he was somewhere in the neighborhood of a king-queen, something like this. We are on the bubble. I do have a lot of chips. I thought maybe he was playing careful, maybe a careful play with ace-queen, somewhere right in there. So I decided to give up. I'd already kind of decided I was going to give up unless, I caught the magical 4. The turn is a 7. I just decided, he's got it. I'm done. I check. He checks behind. The river is the 4 of clubs, putting 3 clubs and a paired board on. And I fire big. I fire 20,000 into the pot. He kind of thinks for a while and calls, and I'm like, well, you got to be good if he thinks for a while. And he turns over the jack 10 of clubs, which that really hurt. That took all my good power chips away. Couldn't be aggressive anymore, and I don't know, it just didn't end up well. So I was out of that one about 10 or 15 people later. The only success I did have on Sunday was I played in a Hyper Turbo, a $250 buy-in, and I took 7th, where I took the worst beat of the day because it was 21,000 to first. I took my worst beat of the day. I got it all in with 7s versus 3-6 offsuit. It was a battle for the chip lead, I would have been about chip leader if I win the pot, and the 6-3 gets there, and that was my day. So I actually had about a break-even day, which I guess nothing to be too mad about, and that was my Sunday.